In just seconds, the sea turns violent. Winds rip rooftops apart, lightning slices the sky, and lava paints the night red. What you're seeing isn't a movie. It's real moments when nature reveals its rawest power.
Sheesh!
A truck suddenly lost its wheel mid-drive, the runaway tire bounced down the road, sparked, and then burst into flames in a dangerous yet unbelievable display. A truly nail-biting moment. Two heavy logs fell right in front of a motorbike. The woman dropped her bike and sprinted to safety just in time. Reflexes that saved her life. A heart-stopping moment as heavy snow broke free from a high-rise roof, crashing down onto parked cars below. A terrifying accident in Cartersville. A semi-truck is crushed by an oncoming train, but the driver escapes just in time, turning disaster into a miracle of survival. Chaos erupts in Canton. Thankfully, everyone is safe, though the fear of that moment won't be easily forgotten. A true shocking advertisement. A giant billboard came crashing down onto a tow truck, leaving bystanders frozen in disbelief. Thankfully, both people inside escaped unharmed. A terrifying scene in Osaka typhoon. Jebi's fierce winds flipped a massive truck like a toy, a stunning reminder of nature's unimaginable strength.
Oh my God! There's an elephant!
A herd of cows stormed into a store, knocking things over in seconds. Proof that animals sometimes enjoy shopping too. Officials in Nebraska urge extreme caution after a vehicle narrowly avoids a crash on icy, slick roads.
Had another collision.
A truck skids across a rain-slick road like an ice skater, then somehow comes to a perfect stop in a driveway. A sailboat rocked wildly in the harbor before the storm, nature's fury reminding us all to stay cautious. Chaos erupts in Canton. Thankfully, everyone is safe, though the fear of that moment won't be easily forgotten. Tension to the limit, a truck lost control, while swerving to avoid a woman crossing the road, sliding dangerously, yet stopping safely as if guided by pure luck. A gas station camera captures a runaway motorcycle crossing busy lanes, narrowly missing cars, before charging straight into the station, leaving onlookers stunned. A surveillance camera records a shocking moment just after turning onto a street. A tow truck drops the car, its carrying triggering a collective gasp from everyone watching. On a rainy night, a motorcyclist slipped right in front of a speeding semi-truck, but the driver reacted instantly, swerving away in a move that saved a life by inches. A man stopped his bike to film the storm, but before he could hit record, a massive wave slammed into him, knocking him off his feet. A truck gambled with a height limit and lost badly. It slammed into the overpass beam, tipped onto its side, and created a jaw-dropping scene of twisted metal. A trailer decided to split from the team mid-turn, rolling straight into a light pole and knocking down the entire traffic signal, a dramatic breakup right in the middle of the street. Trying to squeeze through heavy traffic, a cyclist is clipped and his bike is knocked clean out of frame, but somehow he stays on his feet. He only meant to park gently, but a wind barrier catches the throttle and the bike spins in place like a high-speed dance routine. The SUV tried to climb a mountain onto the curb to park, but the show ended abruptly when its rear wheel crushed the pavement, a parking attempt that literally shook the ground. An SUV lost control, flipped over, hit a turning car, and slid across its roof toward a parked vehicle, an action movie stunt ending miraculously with only minor scratches. An overloaded truck swayed left and right like it was dancing down the road, but the driver's calm steering brought it back under control in a jaw-dropping recovery. Tennessee. A semi-truck hit a fallen power line, sparks nearly striking police officers at the scene. During a violent storm, a sheet of metal is torn loose and crashes into a motorcycle, a chilling moment. But the rider escapes in a remarkable stroke of luck. A cement truck suddenly loses control and overturns on a busy highway, creating a dangerous scene that sends nearby drivers into panic. At a construction site, an overloaded dump truck tilted skyward before its bed flipped backward into a pit, a disastrous unloading that left bystanders frozen in fear. A forklift with a tow hook accidentally latched onto the back of a truck on the highway, A bizarre collision that left both vehicles stuck together like glue. Do you realize how just 1 second's hesitation could turn a rescue mission into a dangerous situation like this? A truck slides across ice-covered streets in Omaha after freezing rain, turning travel into a serious hazard for all vehicles. A truck's rear tire suddenly blows out, causing the driver to lose control and narrowly miss a semi traveling close behind. A heart-stopping moment. A heart-pounding scene. A truck slammed into a median barrier, flipping an SUV onto its side. The driver dodged at the last second, surviving against all odds. On a winding mountain road, an excavator suddenly slipped off a truck bed and crashed into a car behind. A shocking moment, but thankfully no one was seriously hurt. A heart-stopping moment. A construction crane crashed down right in front of a car, but the driver's lightning-fast reflexes turned a fatal encounter into a miraculous escape. A chain reaction collision shatters calm waters. One moment of lost control throws an entire marina into chaos, a costly lesson in boating safety. It looks like fish rain, but it's actually aircraft releasing young fish over remote lakes in Utah, a conservation effort to sustain ecosystems and fisheries. The moment she steps onto the stairs, the ice strikes back a long slide, a piercing scream, and a dramatic landing that leaves hearts racing.
My burger. Hold on, follow. That's mine. Oh.
A heartbreaking scene in Buxton seaside homes collapsed one after another as massive waves pounded the coast. The ocean roared in fury under dangerous conditions. A strong earthquake in Myanmar sent shockwaves to Bangkok water in a skyscraper pool sloshed over the edges like a mini ocean storm. A massive rescued bear lets out a deep, contented groan while interacting with caregivers, an unexpectedly warm and calming moment. A hungry black bear is caught on camera picking apples, capturing a surprising and amusing interaction that leaves viewers smiling. A bear comes face to face with it after breaking into a home in Los Angeles County, a tense encounter that keeps viewers holding their breath. A quiet British afternoon tea gains an unexpected guest when a zebra drops by, creating a moment that's equal parts awkward and unforgettable. A deer in Florida became trapped in a sack, but early morning commuters spotted the animal and stepped in to help, creating a quietly heartwarming moment in everyday life.
What are you doing, dude?
One heartbeat later, the outcome could have been different. A boulder rolls inches from a windshield on a mountain road, creating an unforgettable escape. The ground suddenly gives way as a gravel truck plunges into a sinkhole, rocks scattering everywhere. Dramatic, but thankfully no one is hurt. Virgin, Utah disappears into dust as a rock slide crashes down just steps away from Zion National Park. In Texas, a man moves his pickup just seconds before a massive tree branch crashes down during a powerful storm. Along the California coast, storm power becomes undeniable as a sudden surge of waves sweeps a parked car several feet in seconds. A large sheet of metal narrowly misses a worker in Alabama, a chilling reminder of how unpredictable extreme weather can be. In Unionville, violent winds lift a warehouse roof into the air, hurling it skyward in seconds, a stark display of nature's destructive strength. Debris falls and doors shake violently as an earthquake strikes Mexico, turning an ordinary moment into a heart-pounding scene. A magnitude 7.1 earthquake devastates parts of the Philippines, heavily damaging a historic bell tower and shaking cultural heritage. If you want to see more high-quality videos, please like and subscribe to support the channel long-term.
Bro,
the roof flew off.
Roofs flying everywhere, a rare tornado hits Montebello, shaking neighborhoods in a terrifying moment.
yo, what the hell is going on?
The roof flew off. Oh my God.
Roof
The
gone.
Roof coming up. Look at the trash can.
It's a tornado, bro. Real tornado right here.
It's a trash can. The trash.
A confirmed tornado cuts across farmland in northern Iowa, leaving clear scars across open fields. A confirmed tornado scatters debris across Los Angeles County, highlighting the severe risks posed by extreme storms.
I think it's coming over here.
Flash floods surged through a village in Cornwall, carrying mud and water and causing serious damage to residential areas. A summer storm triggers flash flooding in Scarborough, turning streets into fast-moving rivers and throwing traffic into chaos. Water erupts from storm drains in downtown Miami after intense rainfall, showing how drainage systems can be overwhelmed by extreme weather.
No, this is not the snowstorm.
A sudden hailstorm blankets a backyard in Cordoba, turning a peaceful space into a white, damage-filled landscape. Hail falls across multiple areas of Wisconsin as powerful storms sweep through, creating hazardous conditions and widespread disruption. A powerful storm pelts southern Ontario with hail turning streets and neighborhoods white and dangerously slick. The video doesn't fully capture the beauty as dense snowfall transforms a parking lot in Fulton into a quiet storybook landscape. Intense lake-effect snow covers northern New York, turning the region into a sea of white and severely disrupting travel. Heavy snowfall sharply reduces visibility near mountain peaks in Northern California, making travel dangerous under extreme conditions. An adorable baby elephant slips while trying to ask for money from tourists, a clumsy but endearing moment that leaves viewers smiling.
Sorry, Baba.
We're so sorry. We're so sorry.
A paddleboarder is stunned when playful dolphins begin tossing a stick back and forth on the water, a rare, joyful scene that feels almost unbelievable. A police officer in Florida is left stunned after discovering friendly bear cubs wandering right along the roadway.
All right.
Yeah, they're completely friendly.
I'm still a little timid, I ain't gonna lie.
You see some egg up in the back of my damn truck and all.
All right, I'm gonna try to get photos.
How does this scene shape the way you think about protecting wildlife? Share your thoughts in the comments. Stunning footage shows rivers of glowing lava flowing down Mount Etna, showcasing nature's relentless and majestic power. Lava shoots high and spills from newly opened vents on La Palma, creating a fiery scene that is both breathtaking and dangerous. Southwestern France is battered as Storm Fiend slams the coast, massive waves overwhelming shorelines under fierce wind and water. At Ocean Beach Pier in San Diego, powerful waves crash relentlessly during a dangerous storm, showcasing the ocean's unforgiving force. Ferocious winds whip massive waves along the coast of Maine, turning the ocean into a scene of pure chaos. Raging floodwaters rush downhill as flash flooding hits Coverack, transforming village roads into dangerous torrents. Have you ever seen something so beautiful and so dangerous? Like lightning flashing across a rainbow in Louisiana. Drone footage captures a blinding lightning strike over Gatlinburg, revealing the raw power of a mountain thunderstorm. Repeated lightning strikes tear across the sky over Wichita during a winter storm, creating a scene that is both violent and extremely rare. Molten lava erupts violently from Mount Etna, glowing red against the landscape and demonstrating the immense force of the volcano. The partial cone collapse at Cumbre Vieja has triggered new lava flows, highlighting the volcano's constant transformation. An earthquake in Costa Rica turns a swimming pool into an improvised wave tank no one dares enter, but the sight is unforgettable. From a distance, a ship pitches violently during stormophilia, a dramatic display of skill, balance, and seamanship. Does this hail-covered backyard remind you of winter or a sign of increasingly extreme weather? Reports of coin-sized hail in Ohio highlight the severity of the thunderstorms moving through the region. A powerful snowstorm sweeps across the campus of Penn State University, burying walkways and nearly halting daily activity. Heavy lake effect snow blankets upstate New York, creating a whiteout scene while making travel conditions hazardous. A tornado tears through streets in Clewiston before moving on toward Milton, leaving widespread damage behind.
Y'all look at that, y'all. God.
See it? Oh yeah, look at that.
Man, look how big that was.
That's wicked. First time I've seen one in a long time since.
A deadly tornado strikes the New Orleans area, causing severe destruction and underscoring the dangers of extreme weather. Mischievous bear cubs are caught playing on a backyard swing in Colorado, an unexpected and adorable wildlife moment. Determined dogs push through deep snow in Nova Scotia, turning a harsh winter journey into a surprisingly warm and memorable scene. A murmuration of starlings twists and turns over wetlands in Wales, creating a living sky show that feels almost hypnotic. Playful otters enthusiastically enjoy a seafood-themed Thanksgiving feast at New Hampshire Aquarium, creating a scene that's both adorable and festive. These moments don't just amaze, they remind us why staying informed and prepared for extreme weather matters. If this video offered a valuable perspective, please like, share your thoughts in the comments, and subscribe to keep exploring real moments from nature with us.